Welcome back to this game. Let's video, I guess. Let's make a video. I'm recording, right? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called me in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold the evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. It tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that I might turn out that way. It might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 p.m. to pick it up? 9 a.m. or p.m. I have no idea. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Okay, phone call, I guess. Cellular. Conversation recorded September 5:97 a.m. Okay, that was in the morning, so I believe it's in the yes, p.m. Oh yeah, this is that guy.
Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
No, sir, but I can't give you that. I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see right over there. That must be the Thinker. That's all of those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
Not again! Damn, that guy looks ugly. Red, white, blue. That is what does a good purple, I believe. 5 9 p.m. Fair criminal officers. Oh. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Okay, the police got to be here right now. Here comes the popo. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
You must have been the woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay?
Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have.
Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word Maya here. That mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here, a note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer, I'm not.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What? Yes, younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. Damn, that was quick. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I stayed around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Okay, we scrammed. September 7th. How long have I recorded? Okay. This has taken as long as the freaking first episode already.
Edgeworth! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene. Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. Detective, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
Oh my god, he likes to call sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Who plans to add it to court record? Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
kind of tests were these again? Oh, what kind? Well, I heard they take the little bits in the blood, hermogoblins, hermogoblin, bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm not expected on the blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I'm here to honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe? Yeah. I look forward to your next evolution. Astral, do you... Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha! Nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. I don't think we need to test that. Death was instantaneous. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This is one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. There's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Red? Why you look shocked? Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective is a sham. I'm a sham. Why do we have to sham? Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your word out. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence is the report in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Well, the witness, Miss April Fay, May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name please. April May, at your service.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. The person attacking her. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. But I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks! What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Miss Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, my affair, you will have noticed the clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way in the night of the murder.
she was, Your Honor. I saw her. I saw the detective gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
The testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. I just had this. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Nah, naughty, Mr. Liar. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Ooh.
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, oh my god, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Ooh, that was a close one. If you stop me there, the trial will be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, You've been to the law office of Fay and Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I had it from my hotel room. The law office of Fay and Co. Where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. You could have easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Rudd, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... You get me wrong. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh, is anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite evident. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have wrong. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Quite a show you put on us, for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing. However, indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness heard the clock. Then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I will show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clock was clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, never girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective had better remember he's up for evolution soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Let's take out the clockwork out. Sorry. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, and I can't yet again speak. Which was well before the witness, oh my god. Which was well before the witness even arrived at their hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in the police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Ooh.
Org!
Holy shit.
Oh shit, dude.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. 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 Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary.
That's what I'm saying. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh, she's mine.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you know the weapon was a clock because the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known that the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then.
Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. It's a wiretap. Have a look at this. Ah, that. I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia's face phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled.
It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous.
Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the murder weapon was a clock is my cell phone. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Singing.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss Mary.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to? Okay. I can't read.
You liar. What are you looking at me for? From the screen.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
Actually, I'm the
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gaywater Hotel, in the business for 4 generations. I believe that I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? This. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. Can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait.
Yes?
Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Objection!
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. It is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Bed making. Room service. Chicken. Tell me about the chicken. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I'd have a little chance with Laura there. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barrister here, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see the man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hope that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Won't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, we're conveniently set up, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ooh. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. This is all today for the trial of my affair. The court is adjourned. Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. No, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It said she was down my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? The man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway, I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what that might be. That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh! Just yesterday, actually. Your point being... My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? I'm a liar? No, my feeble friend. Mere liar. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that. Sorry excuse for an attorney. Grottyburger. What? Grottyburger. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Judge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world of beyond your comprehension. You came here from Mr. Grottyburger's, I presume. From Mr. Grosberg's, yes. Then you must ask him. What is it that this painting is of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for professional profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Okay. Grosberg. Is he back here? Grosberg! Okay. Let's trial. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Huh? I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, he will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. White. Anything. Why? Why? How can you commit an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie. To avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? No way! The defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. The greatest defense attorney defending themselves. Court is now session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness that the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? Sorry for the abrupt stop. We had guests, so I had to go. Anyway, let's continue.
I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Huh? Let him have it, Phoenix.
Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. It was quietly persifying. That's reading to you.
There was something wrong with this. Run to the right. Hey, fly, get out of my teeth. Why right there? Mr. White, you dug your own grave.
What is it? What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. That directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
It is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. The victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very strange. I did see her running to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I really think he's lying about this one.
True.
Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. right? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right, because I have logic. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not leaving the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing right here. I will show the court where Mr. White was standing. Take that! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching it from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. White, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. Objection! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. And left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, the right, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. No, what? She ran to the left and then right, yes. Not right and then right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness' testimony? You bet I will. Died from a blow, not died from blows. Objection! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-posi-lutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I can't magically speak English now. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Well, if the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. There's no slipping out of this one now, White.
Mr. White? Okay.
Oh, not again. Okay, Maya, you got something out of this, I guess. Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White.
Huh? What?
Oh! Now I realize what Maya was on.
About?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand.
Yes?
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before?
Why? Me?
Well, I was instructed not to.
Wait! One moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused.
Why it's falling apart?
Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor.
Evidence is on the ropes.
Very well.
The witness may continue his testimony. Okay. Look, you couldn't have seen that. Objection! Hold on, tea time. Flies. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. I finished my tea. Ooh. Oh, that had a kick.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you would look through the window at the office, this is the area you wouldn't be able to see. Here. Well, not that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you played, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Mr. White?
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, I miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
That's fine, I'll finish right. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said, you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order. Mr. Ashford, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know,
Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Point. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You're most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes. In order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stain. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made this position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has known that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been out of the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Anymore, Mr. White? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. You're here. I know that voice. Mia? Holy shit, I thought you were dead. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Yeah, that... How we used to depart... Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gah! And I'm back dead. Hey, Phoenix. Yeah, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Oh, I'm alive again. Ah, makes sense. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? Oh! Is that back as Maya or is that still Mia? I don't know. Well, so see. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, Do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. We got it now. Whew. This is scary. This is it.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Bravo. You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why? That's the date before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Faco and law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. Wright? What? Can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's inputs achievable. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic that the defendant claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. Indeed, I need more time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This is going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White for trial, it will be me, the prosecution. The prosecutor or prosecution. Anyway, I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can end this now. It's rather sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix? Read this note aloud. Mia, what's this? No received. From Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. White. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
Mama Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded extremely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. White,
Yes, Your Honor.
you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. I only know how spirited it was.
Well, this court's finding the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. And that is all. This court is adjourned.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born of a...
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. Don't forget that as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? My spurs are still weak. I guess they're here for that one. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief!
I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? Not again! The office? I'll see you later.
Chief!
Yeah. Well, seems like we're going to the Thankful Law office. Sus. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia. I believe this is still Maya. Is this Maya? Well, let's see. I'll just do no voice. Just let you read it. Huh? Of course I can. Okay, yeah, this is 100% Maya. I'm really hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you were.
I might be able to use that. No, Phoenix, go ahead store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia brought me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of...
Ha. She missed the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new writing code offices, huh? Right? And who better but me, IFA, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this actual. Yo, Nick, Maya here. Ready to get down to business. You, don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. I said that's so what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners.
Hey, welcome aboard. It's tough being a defense attorney.
You know, when I think about it, it is my fault I'm here now.
I like how that sounds negative.
But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Running cold offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix.
Flabbergasted today. That's freak.
I'll always be here watching.
Flabbergasted as freak.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy. Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on. Time's wasting.
Okay, wait up.
Thank you for watching this video. I'll probably end this right here. Goodbye.